Yes, you. Is your relationship with your waifu a healthy one? Are you sure? We here at Fringe Research Division believe that everyone deserves to be in a happy, productive relationship with his or her waifu. At FDR, we are using decades of dedicated waifu research to help you improve your connection with your waifu today. Follow these simple pointers and good times are sure to follow. Number 1 is circumstances. Consider the financial circumstances you find yourself in. Your waifu doesn't want you to be distressed or in pain. Unless you're into that, we won't judge. Your waifu wants you to be happy. Leading waifu research suggests that you should think of yourself first and contemplate whether or not your next donation might hurt you. And if it does, reconsider. Also, remember everything has its time and place. Your waifu wants everyone to have a bash, so think about timing your monetary support to accommodate your waifu's content and not cut the overall quality of it. Here at FDR, we believe that a healthy mindset makes all the difference, and it improves your waifu's mood exponentially. Number 2 is moderation. Spending time with your waifu can be one of life's greatest pleasures, but as with anything, moderation is key. The relationship with your waifu mustn't overshadow all the other wonders life has to offer. It is important not to lose focus. A dependent relationship is rarely a strong one. Long-term waifu-human interaction can have serious negative side effects on mental health. FDR suggests regular human-human interaction to counter these effects. Number 3 is perspective. You might be on the hook, and as swell as it would be to claim a waifu of your own, waifus are free-spirited creatures and like to bring happiness to as many people as possible. Despite the best efforts of FDR, personalized waifus aren't scientifically possible as of yet. Seeing as waifus are not only part of your life, but everyone else's too, we'd like you to honor your waifu's wishes and not express any unwanted lewd or sexual feelings toward them unless it is expressly condoned by the waifu of your choice. Also remember that your waifu has feelings that can be hurt if you don't respect her wishes. It is also worth noting that every waifu is an individual and will have individual strengths and weaknesses. Number 4 is context. Waifus tend to want their points of congress to be a positive space, a place to forget the worries of the world. Therefore, if you are having serious problems, we ask that you, in your own interest and your waifu's well-being, look for professional help from one of our FDR-approved or your local psychologist. If you see another follower of your waifu having problems, you should try to encourage him to do the same. Your waifu has boundaries that you need to take into consideration. We at FDR know your wife will only share about as much about herself as she is comfortable with. Don't be the oddball and try to force her to reveal information she'd rather keep to herself. Number 5 is your waifu and you. Your trailblazing waifu is probably very busy, so if you have a question, check for any and all pinned messages on their points of congress, or ask any of the other followers of your waifu. Remember that timing is important. Yes, you may want to tell your wife something. Maybe you made a new meme that's the bee's knees, or have a crackerjack joke, but remember, your waifu may be doing something important. After all, she probably spent a significant amount of time planning something fun for you and for everyone else. It would be a shame if she didn't get to it. Remember, you're not the only one in this relationship. Save that tickler for when your waifu needs a pick-me-up. If it's particularly urgent, instead of trying to ping your waifu, try to contact one of their dedicated moderators. There are many things at work, and at times waifus just cannot respond to you. They still like you, don't let the tsunderes fool you either. Don't let this discourage you from participating among other waifu followers or from creating swell original content. Here's a short list of recommended behaviors when interacting with your waifu. Number 1. Think about the content of your message and how it will affect your waifu. Number 2. Be polite and respect your waifu's privacy. Number 3. Remember that your waifu only knows so many languages and try to communicate in the one she knows best. Number 4. Be sure to consider that you're usually only spending time with one waifu at a time and should therefore focus on her content. Your waifu likes to get noticed and to spend time with you, so try to keep messages about other waifus to a minimum. Living with a waifu can be a very fulfilling experience, yet it can also be a very difficult balancing act. Knowing oneself is paramount for long-term happiness with your waifu. Us at FDR wish you all the best. If there are any remaining questions, you know where to find us. Sincerely, the Fringe Research Division.